The common yellowthroat is a loud and lively warbler found along the edges of marshes and wetlands. It is one of the few warblers found nearly everywhere across North America every summer. Males are known for their broad black masks and unmistakable witchety 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 song. My name is Rob, and this is Songbirding. It's a couple hours before sunset, and I'm visiting the oddly named Swan Lake Lane, a short dead-end road about half a kilometer in length along a wetland, just outside of the small town of Lion's Head. There's no lake here, no swans, but there's a small wetland where over the years I've observed a diversity of bird species. It may be a short distance to go, but if the bird populations here are as dense as they usually are, it's still going to be a long walk. So is American goldfinch going over? I think I hear red-eyed vireo up ahead. There's the call of the red-eyed vireo. That wham. Gull overhead. It's a red-eyed vireo. American redstart. Not sure what's making those higher pitch sounds. It might be cedar waxwing call. Certainly in the right spot for it. These distant warbles sound like they could be tree frogs. That's an interesting call. It sounds like an eastern meadowlark. Yeah, that's we call it the interaction call. Eastern meadowlark. Presumably some kind of communication to other meadowlarks. Okay, you probably heard that. That was a raven, and there seems to be an egret on the move too. Yeah, so there's a raven in a tree just around the corner from me. Something squeaking right in front of me. And the tree that I was looking at had a flicker and a waxwing. Raven's left the tree, now he's flying. Oh, and just as I put the camera away, what looks to be a fledgling phoebe is landed right in front of me in perfect light. He's chipping. This place is very active tonight, just as the phoebe flew off. Still here, just on the other side of the road, but in bad lighting for a photo. As he landed there, a cuckoo flew underneath him and right by. Looked like a yellow-billed cuckoo. Phoebe's still sitting there, but not making a sound anymore. Seems to be a lot of activity here tonight. Give this Phoebe some room. There's a red-eyed vireo. Oh. There's the second Phoebe. So one of the parents, I believe. Yeah. Now they're both pumping their tails. Something they do. Phoebes, when perched, fling their tails back and forth. I don't know what the sound it's making is, though. I'm not familiar with that. Maybe something to communicate with the young one. Something not their typical Phoebe, Phoebe, buzzy call. Phoebe's still sitting in the same spot, just looking around. The young one, the adult's kind of hiding in the tree. So with better lighting, it looks like the second Phoebe is also juvenile. He's much younger than the other one. Perhaps there's 2 generations of them here. Oh, and I just saw a hummingbird take off from a perch on a dead tree. And I just watched it fly away. It took off as a gray catbird got curious and started climbing the tree a bit. So it's possible also that first Phoebe was the adult and is the middle of a molt, making it look really awkward. So I'm going to have to check some photos to compare and ensure that that's the case. So I'm going to have to check some photos and see which is the case. We got 2 immature birds that are at different stages, or if we got an adult in the middle of a molt and thus looking a little awkward, and a juvenile as well. The second one is definitely juvenile because he has the little bit of yellow to the bill that isn't present in adults at all. The bills don't molt, so they don't change colors or anything. Once they've gone from yellow to the darker gray color they have, that's it. You can hear that catbird meowing. Let's head towards the catbird, see what it has to say. What was that? So it looks like a couple American redstarts chasing each other. Or at least an American redstart chasing something. Several gulls going over. Looks to be a mix of ring-billed herring gulls. You might hear them. They call. Goldfinch about to go over. This vireo is very persistent. Got a white admiral butterfly here as well. So the habitat we're in is a mixture of succession, field, and a stand of cedar. Got a catbird sneaking around here. And there's also a wetland here too. So this is a good spot because there's all kinds of edges here. Birds love edge habitats. Oh, that's something. You can hear the wing beats. Interesting. Something ticking at me. Not sure what. Sounds similar to how yellowthroats do that, but I'm sure there are other kinds of warblers that also make that sound. You can hear a mourning dove in the distance. That was a yellowthroat and a song sparrow both at the same time there. And this, I'm not sure who's doing this tick call. It's not showing itself. I may have to go down to some mystery. It doesn't show itself. Let's go talk to the catbird. There was an indigo bunting in the background there. Okay, catbird. Here we go, catbird song. So catbirds are mimics, but they also have a crazy song that's just rambling on, and then they throw in random other birds that they've heard. Or I should say, other sounds that they've heard. I think he stopped. You can always tell it's a catbird because they just keep going on and making up things. So that's catbird calls. Oh, a very big gull going over, so I'm probably herring gull. It's got indigo bunting and common yellowthroat. American goldfinch is now flying over. You can even hear the tones of a mourning dove in the distance, although it's probably not actually that far away. The yellowthroat again, which is the Wichita call. Song, rather. Read the common yellowthroat there. There it is, with the Wichita song. Oh, that was neat. So that was a gray catbird mimicking a veery. So he's practicing. He's not even making a song out of it. Typically, gray catbird songs go on and on and on. So he's going to string together a bunch of phrases into a song. That was probably a shorebird of some kind that he's mimicking. And there's his veery song. Let's listen some. Common yellowthroat again. Very strong common yellowthroat songs. Oh, what do we got here? I've got a green heron flying over. He's decided to continue on, not land in the wetland yet. Waxwing going overhead. That's an indigo bunting. Just barely audible, the wicka 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 call. That's coming from the northern flicker. I just had a young or female American redstart fly in front of me. Yep, just went by again. So that was indigo bunting that you see. gull flying overhead. Common yellowthroat. In the distance is a cow pawing. I'm watching something climb a tree here, looking like either hairy or downy woodpecker. That is a hairy woodpecker. It's not vocalizing, however, though. Looks to be a female. And you're hearing a cow in the distance. Common yellowthroat. Here comes a crow, I believe. Although that could be... So there's also a raven here too. That is a crow I'm looking at, but... There are two ravens calling each other. They're on the opposite sides of me, so... One is being harassed by... It's probably a red-winged blackbird, because that's what they do. They harass hawks and crows often. And ravens, too. That black-capped chickadee just showed up. I just barely hear that raven. So the crow is the caw, caw, caw. And so's the raven, except it's higher pitched. Tends to be just a single. They also have lots of other communications. There's an indigo bunting just singing now. These two of them. These two ravens are very, very far away. Yeah, they can hear them both.
Yes, you just heard a chorus of eastern coyote, also known as the song dogs. We'll hear more from them in the second half. Songbirding, the Bruce Peninsula, was recorded, engineered, narrated, and created by me, Rob Porter, with Creative Commons music from Scott Buckley, and additional Creative Commons sounds from Jordan Powell.